Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the national finals of TCS iON IntelliGem 2021. Before we progress to the contest itself, can I request and welcome Mr. Mahadevan from TCS iON to set the ball rolling.
Thank you. A big hello to everyone. It is a tremendous pleasure that I welcome you all to the grand finale of the TCS iON IntelliGem 2021. It just looks like yesterday, but we are at the final stages of the third edition of this contest. When we started, we had two goals in mind. One, how do we enable the skills and competencies young learners of today need? What everyone talks about the 21st century skills. And two, how do we work with the school system to really see how these can be integrated as part of everyday learning? First, let me congratulate all the finalists who are here. You all have reached, after 3 rounds, competing with the thousands across the country, the best who put their foot forward, but not necessarily in the bestest of the circumstances, I believe. Given the challenges in terms of the pandemic, in terms of the way we had to reimagine the way we study, the way we work. In fact, we had to reimagine the contest. We reimagined every single aspect of this contest to ensure that you all stay home, stay safe, and still be part of the 21st century skills domain. When we started the reimagination, we wanted to ensure that we have a model which is ready to go global. Reimagining every aspect of this contest helped us come to a situation today where you might not be competing with just the best in the country, but best around the globe very soon, maybe in the very next year. All of this would not have been possible without the active participation and enthusiastic support from schools and students. We are happy to tell you that schools from 180 plus cities and towns of the country, spread over 27 states, participated. A big thank you to each and every one of you who took the initiative to encourage your young learners to be ready for the future. Today, we have in front of us 50 of the young gems who are going to compete for the final stage of this, for the national crown of TCS iON IntelliGem. Till now, I hope you all had a very good experience, and hopefully the last stage is going to be yours. So all the best. Put your best foot forward and ensure that you are at your articulate best, creative best, and also empathetic best. Best wishes. Thank you.
Thank you, Maha. So friends, your host today is Asia's only woman quiz and knowledge show host, author, speaker, and alumnus of NITK Surathkal. She has over the last decade become a favorite with the schools and colleges across Asia. Please welcome your host, Miss Rashmi Furtado.
Hello and a warm welcome to each and every one of you to this grand finale of Financial Literacy Junior category. We have a quiz for these kids here today. They have qualified after multiple grueling rounds, and here we have the 4 finalists. Let me quickly introduce them to you. First up, we have Shruti Sharma. She's from Ryan Christian School, Thane. Following her, we have Tejasvi Mohanty from Kennedy High, the Global School, Hyderabad. next up is Kritika Rakheja from National Hillview Public School, Bangalore. And completing our lineup here today, we have Adav Prasad from PSBB SS KK Nagar, Chennai. All right, good luck to all you kids. Do well, all the best, and enjoy the quiz. I have 5 rounds of quizzing for you here today. Let me quickly explain the rules before we get into the rounds itself. All right, I told you 5 rounds of quizzing, and all the questions will be on the buzzer. Once I read out the question, I'll wait for about 5 seconds, and until then, if none of you press the buzzer, the question will lapse, and I will move on to the next question. If you press the buzzer, I will call out your name and you will immediately unmute yourself and give me the answer. You will not have any time to think about the answer after you press the buzzer. Please keep that in mind. Once you press the buzzer, you unmute yourself and immediately give me the answer. 1 attempt per questions, no 2 attempts at all. All of you, we have tested your buzzers already, and ensure that you have your buzzers next to you, close to you, hold it in your hand. That's the best way to do. And moving on, we hope that there's nobody else in the room, and at all points in time, the quiz master will hold on to the rights of disqualifying any one of you if we observe any unfair practices. Hoping, and we trust all of you to not have any unfair practices and be fair to each other. So all the best, do well. Let's get into the quiz itself. The first round, here we go. The first round of the quiz is basics of finance. This round is an oral round. Nothing will appear on your screen, so you will have to listen to what I have to say. The scoring pattern, plus 100 if you get it right, minus 50 if you get it wrong. Please keep that in mind. Hedge your risk correctly and play this quiz. All right, question number 1, if all of you are ready, here we go. What in the world of finance is the concept of ESOP? ESOP. You can even give me the full form of ESOP. I will give you the points for that too. All right. I think this was a difficult question. Okay, no one is going on for the buzzer. All right, we'll move on to the next question. But before we do, the answer I was looking for was employee stock option. You kids go back after the quiz and check what it is. You'll know what I was talking about. It's all about the employees having some amount of stock options in the company they work for, and they can choose what they want to do with it in future. All right, moving on, question number 2, here we go. Hands on the buzzers, be ready. This was a 13th century Scottish term for money you paid at a tavern for food or drinks, or when a hat was passed to pay the entertainer, or a unit of taxation. Anyone who did not have to pay or was exempted from paying taxes was said to be dash. The answer I'm looking for is what you need to do with filling in the blank. Later, it came to mean a local tax that paid the sheriff's expenses. What am I talking about? It is actually the name of a certain tax, and I said it's a Scottish term for money. There is a reason I'm repeating those words for you. All right, we have Tejasvi on the buzzer. Tejasvi, you can unmute yourself and please give me the answer.
The answer is tariff.
You said tariff.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, minus 50 to Tejasvi. A good try, but the answer I was looking for was Scot-free. The name of the tax was Scot, so Scot-free and a Scottish term. That is the reason I was repeating the word Scottish term for money again and again so you could get the answer. Never mind, no problem. Let's move on to question number 3 of this round. Here we go. This person's association with the RBI commenced in 1939 when he was appointed the government's liaison officer. He later served as secretary and thereafter as deputy governor of the bank in 1941. He was the first Indian governor of the bank. Whom am I talking about? First governor or first Indian governor of RBI? Oh, I really thought this would be something you all will be able to get. Okay, we are done with the 5 seconds of time. The answer I was looking for, C.D. Deshmukh, the first Indian governor of RBI. All right, the last question of this round. Here we go. This great economist wrote The Theory of Moral Sentiments. He also authored The Wealth of Nations. Whom am I talking about? World-renowned economist. In fact, if you continue later on in your graduation or your, in your 11th and 12th in finance-related subjects, you will learn about this economist. The Wealth of Nations is his extremely well-known work. All right, no one going for the buzzer. The answer I was looking for, Adam Smith. You just go and search about economists. Adam Smith probably is the first name that will appear for you in your searches. All right, nobody really kicking off in the first round of this quiz. Tejasvi on a -50, but we have 4 more rounds of quizzing to go. I'm pretty sure she'll be able to negate it and come into the positives very quickly. Let's move on to the second round of the quiz. Invest with thought. Here we go. In this round, I have visuals for you. Along with the visuals, I have some corresponding questions. It's up to you. If you think you know the answer just by looking at the visuals, you can go ahead and press the buzzer and give me the answer, but you still have the risk of not knowing what I will tell you as clues. All right? The scoring pattern remains the same, +100, -50, all questions on the buzzer. If you guys are ready, let's start with the first question. On your screen, here we go. This is the logo of which organization? Oh, I thought this would have been a little easy. All right, we are done with 5 seconds of time. The answer I was looking for was World Economic Forum. I think you're just a little scared for pressing the buzzer. Don't be scared. And I'm pretty sure during your preparation, you have definitely learned about World Economic Forum. And for some reason, you all are hesitating. Don't do that. Just be yourself, okay? Don't be so scared about pressing the buzzer. Let's move on to question number 2 on your screen now. These coupons became so popular that people called it alternative currency. What are these? I said they are coupons. Okay, think of food. Think of food. If you have probably gone to a supermarket with your mother or father, have they pulled out these coupons instead of money? I'm giving you a lot of clues here. Situations that you probably have witnessed or you have been a part of yourself. Okay, we have Shruti on the buzzer. Finally, go on, Shruti, unmute yourself.
Vouchers.
I need a name, Shruti. I need a proper name of a company. What coupons, vouchers are all, similar synonyms. I require a name. I'm still giving you a fair chance.
No.
All right. Okay. -50, Shruti. The answer I was looking for, Sodexo. Sodexo coupons. I'm pretty sure you all have heard about this. Somehow not able to recollect at this point in time when I'm asking you the questions. All right. I will again tell all of you, please calm down, smile and enjoy the quiz. Next question coming up on your screen. Identify the bank. It says faithful, friendly. Shruti on the buzzer again. Yes, Shruti?
Syndicate Bank.
Plus 100 to you. You're absolutely right. Syndicate Bank, the answer I was looking for. Do you know which bank it is merged with right now?
Actually not.
All right. Syndicate, no problem. You still get your points. Syndicate Bank has now merged with Canara Bank, another bank from the south, and they are now one among the largest PSUs of our country. All right, moving on, the last visual of this round. Here we go. Which important bank in India is this? Kritika is on the buzzer. Yes, Kritika, go on.
Is it NABARD?
You're absolutely right. NABARD is the answer I was looking for. Plus 100 to you. Do you know the full form of NABARD? You still get your points, don't worry.
National Agricultural Board and Development of India.
All right. The agriculture part was right. National Bank of Agriculture and Rural Development. All right. You're still on the right track. No problem. You still get the points for NABARD. Okay. With this, we have completed our second round. Let me quickly give you the scores before I move into round 3. Time for a quick break. When we are back, I will tell you where our finalists stand.
Money has come a long way. From being grains, shells, metal coins, paper, plastic, it has taken many forms and shapes for at least last 3,000 years of human history. But who would have imagined that one day it would become so advanced that it becomes invisible? TCS connected hundreds of banks, financial institutions, and millions of citizens all over India using a secured, resilient, innovative, always-on payment platforms of RTGS, NEFT, and NACH. These advanced financial platforms have now become the digital spine of India's economy, empowering the digital India vision by providing anytime, any amount, anyone to anyone, anywhere, any device, any channel, any bank to any bank transactions. So many any's, making it one of the world's most innovative payments infrastructures. So the next time you get that SMS ping that says your money's in the bank, TCS helped get it there.
TCS, part of your story.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Before we move on with the third round of the quiz, let me quickly tell you where our finalists stand. We have Shruti at plus 50 and Kritika at plus 100. Tejasvi is still on her minus 50 that she took in round 1, but a lot of quizzing remaining. I'm pretty sure she'll cover up for that. And Arthur has not yet opened his account. In a financial literacy quiz, he has not literally opened his account. But like I said, many more rounds of quizzing remaining. Let's go on to the third round of this quiz. Mind the errors. Here it comes. All right, this round is again an oral round. Nothing appears on your screen. The scoring pattern remains the same, plus 100, minus 50. What I'm going to do is I'm going to be reading out 4 statements. You have to tell me if the statements are true or false. Okay? So that is what this entire round is about. I may have deliberately put in some errors in certain statements. It's up to you to tell me whether it is true or false. Plus 100, minus 50, and the buzzer rules you're already aware of. First one, here we go. India, to this day, serves as the mother bank for the Central Bank of Pakistan. something most of us don't really give a thought. Yes, Tejasvi is on the buzzer. Go on, Tejasvi.
The answer is false.
Plus 100 to you. You're absolutely right. There you go. Like I said, she has negated the minus 50 that she got earlier, and the smile is back on her face. All right, let's move on to the second question of this round. Won, spelled WON, is the currency of North Korea. All right, no one going on the buzzer. The answer is true. Won is the currency of North Korea, and I spelled it out for you, WON. All right, third one of this round, here we go. The full form of PAN is personal account number. Kritika on the buzzer, go on.
It's false.
What's the correct one?
It's permanent account number.
Plus 100 to you, you're absolutely right. Okay, moving on to the last one in this round. Dr. Manmohan Singh is the only Prime Minister whose signature can be found on Indian currency notes. Shruti on the buzzer, go on Shruti.
False.
False, and she gets a minus 50 on that. Unfortunately, she gets a minus 50 on that. The answer is true. Dr. Manmohan Singh was the Prime Minister and also the Governor of RBI of our country, and that is why you will find his signatures on the currency notes as well. All right, I think some of the contestants are doing really well. Nobody in the negatives, so there's a lot more scope for them to still win this quiz. Kritika, I think, is playing the quiz really well. She's taking her chances very, very carefully and playing only when she's sure about the answers. Let's see if that gets her to win this quiz or not here today. All right, moving on to the fourth round of this quiz. Pick your credits. Here we go. All right, the scoring pattern remains the same, plus 100 and minus 50. Buzzer rules remain the same. I have an example for you on your screen. Can we have the example there? Yes. The currency of India, that is the answer I'm looking for, and you have the blocks given there indicating how many letters the answer has. If we go to the next screen, you have the answer for you. So this is an example of how the questions are going to appear. So please ensure that you read the number of blocks or you count the number of blocks before you give me the answer, and don't get too excited by just reading the question. All right, let's move on to the first question of this round. Here we go. I can be an entry recording of a sum owed. Tejasvi on the buzzer, not allowing me to complete the question. Go on, Tejasvi.
Answer is debit. DEBIT, debit.
DEBIT, and that gives you a plus 100. You're absolutely right. Debit, the answer I was looking for. All right, question number 2 on your screen. I represent a decrease in the purchasing power. All right, I think the kids are reading way faster than I am. I probably need to get some training from them. Adam, go on.
Inflation.
Inflation plus 100. Absolutely right. Plus 100 to you. Moving on to the third question of this round on your screens now. This is the central banking system of the United States of America. Kritika, go on.
Federal Reserve.
Plus 100 to you. Absolutely right. Federal Reserve, the answer I was looking for. And the last question of this round. Here we go. I'm an account to hold financial securities in an electronic form. And Shruti on the buzzer. Go on, Shruti.
Demat.
Plus 100. Absolutely right. No question going unanswered, and all of them fetching plus hundreds to all 4 of our finalists here today. That's really good. We move on to the last round of this quiz, but before we do, allow me a quick break and I will be back with the scores.
There's a race underway that is like no other race the world has seen. It is a race to find a cure for a pandemic. A vaccine that will save lives. The faster you find it, the more lives you save. The entire scientific and pharmaceutical world is chasing a cure. And TCS is right there with them. TCS Research and Innovation Division leveraged artificial intelligence to help identify 31 molecules that potentially hold the key to a drug design for the virus. TCS has co-innovated with the global pharmaceutical, life sciences and healthcare world. Be it in genomics, remote patient monitoring, medical device engineering or personalized 3D implants. In the fight against the pandemic, TCS is leading drug discovery, regulatory compliance and pharmacovigilance efforts. With technology helping medicine, the finish line to the cure cannot be far away.
TCS, part of your story.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Let me tell you what the scores are before we move into the last round of our quiz here today. All right, leading this quiz is Kritika with 300. Following her is Tejasvi at 150. Shruti and Adav are both at 100 apiece. We have one more round of quizzing remaining, the fifth round, and a lot can happen in this round. I will tell you why. Let us quickly get into the fifth round. Reap your awards. Here we go. All right, I told you a lot can happen in this round only because the stakes are higher. In this round, the scoring pattern is plus 100 and minus 100. If you get it right, you get a plus 100. You get it wrong, it's a minus 100. The tables might turn. We don't know what may happen. All right, 4 questions again, kids, and everything will appear on your screen. You may have multiple images. You may have a single image. We'll see what comes up for you. I have questions that correspond with what appears on your screen. It's again up to you, your choice, if you want to wait for me to ask the question or not. Question number 1 on your screen now. Which brand connects all these people? Kritika on the buzzer, go on.
Cred.
Plus 100, absolutely right. All of them appear on the Cred ads. Plus 100 to her. All right. Moving on, question number 2. Here we go. Which place in India is this where this currency existed? Adav on the buzzer. Go on, Adav.
Goa.
Plus 100. That's an amazing answer, Adav. I really thought you guys would take a little longer to figure this out, but very good answer. Plus 100 to you. Moving on to the third question of this round. Here we go. Identify the author of these books. The third pillar, fault lines, and I do what I do. Shruti on the buzzer again. Go on, Shruti.
Raghuram Rajan.
Dr. Raghuram Rajan, plus 100 to Shruti. You're absolutely right. All right, the last question of this quiz. I am feeling the excitement. Let me quickly get to the last question. Here we go. The position of importance that connects all of these people that are appearing on this stamp. Which position am I talking about? It's an important position in our country. Tejasvi on the buzzer. Go on, Tejasvi.
The Chief Minister of the state.
Oh, I think you misfired. You were on the right track, but you misfired. A minus 100 to you. These were all the finance ministers of our country at some point in time. So you were right as you were talking about, the governance of our country, but not the chief ministers, the finance ministers of our country. All right, with this, we have completed our quiz here today. Let me quickly tell you what the results are. With 400, Kritika winning this quiz. I think she played really well. She took her chances very, very carefully. I think she didn't press the buzzer for anything where she was slightly unsure, and only when she was sure, she was very quick to press the buzzer. Well done, Kritika. Plus 400 to you. And after that, we have Shruti and Adhav both at 200 each, and Tejaswi at 50. But only one winner in this quiz, hence Kritika is the winner of the Financial Literacy Junior category. Congratulations to Kritika and all you finalists as well, because what you need to remember is there were thousands of kids who took part and only the 4 of you have qualified to the final. So that itself means you are in the top 4 of our country. So congratulations to all of you. Shall we quickly have a round of applause for all of us? Yes, silent clapping. All right. All right, wonderful. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us in this quiz finale of Financial Literacy Junior category here today. Stay tuned. There are many more finals of IntelliGem coming up. Take care and be back to watch all of them. After that fabulous show, we now invite you to join us for the prize distribution on 26th January 2021 at 6 p.m. I repeat, 26th January 2021 at 6 p.m. We will see you there.